Hi there. Okay, here we go. Part 2. The harmonica player as a sideman. Right, well I hope you've had a little play along with Big Boss Man. Just got a feel for the groove of the number. Just tried a few things out that you can do on the harmonica. And you're ready now for a little bit more of an in-depth look at it. Okay, well I've got the number recorded here. Please don't listen to this with a critical ear about recording quality. I've just done this quickly and simply as best as I can. So what I'm going to do is play the recording, and then I'll just play along with it without much thought musically. I kind of want to give you the flavour of what it's like when you're playing but you're not really listening to what's going on around you. Okay? So you're kind of lost in your own world of harmonica playing, and it's not a good way to be. It's not a good place to be when you're a sideman. Okay? Here we go. Anyway, let's have a listen to this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1. A big boss.
I mean, it's all over the place. You know, when you're listening to that, you must have been thinking, "My God, you know, I'm fed up of it." You know, the guy is playing all over the harmonica, and he's saying nothing. You know, it's just me playing the harmonica and thinking about nothing really. So that's not the way to approach the role of the sideman by any means. So let's think about it again. Here we are, we're in a situation where there's you and there's one other person, and the other person is playing the guitar and singing. So what's the main thing here for the people in the audience if you're playing in front of a crowd? Well, I think, for one, if you're playing a number like this, you know, you have to treat the blues with a little bit of respect. And this is a really very simple, but it's a very well crafted song, and the words mean a lot. And so the audience need to hear the words. They don't want to hear somebody wailing away on the harmonica and making it impossible for them to enjoy the lyrics of the song and what the song is all about. So if I was in the role of a sideman here playing with my backing track, I'd probably not play at all over the vocal. If I do play over the vocal at all, I'd probably want to do something which embellishes the rhythm without getting in the way of the words. I've got plenty of opportunity to show what I can do anyway, because when the lyrics say, "Can't you hear me when I call?" it gives me a chance to play something on the harmonica which is like a call, some sort of a wail. You know, the harmonica is calling out to somebody. So let's have a little look and see what I can do with that. Okay, here we go. Back to the beginning.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1. A big boss man. Can't you hear me when I... Big boss man.
Okay. Now, what did I do there? Okay. 4-hole draw. Okay, I ought to know that without having to check it, but anyway, I couldn't care less. 4-hole draw. Just bending the note slightly and then going back to pitch. Okay? Now, should I do that puckering or tongue blocking? I don't think it really matters. You really should be able to do it both ways. My own feeling about tongue blocking and puckering is that you should be able to do both. And for most of the years I've been playing the harmonica, I really have essentially been somebody who plays puckering style, which basically means my lips are pursed like this and I'm picking out single notes. Okay, using my tongue there to create that little effect. A tongue blocker blocks off some of the notes on the harmonica and lets the note that they want to hear come through the side, by the side of your tongue. I do think you get a more rounded tone, tongue blocking. Personally, because I'm not a great tongue blocker, I find it easier to do bends and control things when I'm puckering, but I do like tongue blocking as well, particularly because of the little percussive things you can put in the background. So, I mean, that's just an effect there, but there's a lot of things that you can do as a tongue blocker, which for a puckering player you can't do. So I really do think you need both. So if I was going to play that little wail as a tongue blocker, okay, which is all on the four-hole draw with that slight bend and back into pitch, bend on the 4-hole draw, 4-hole blow, 4-hole draw, 3-hole draw with a slight bend into it, 2-hole draw. Okay, now puckering. Okay, so it's kind of like a harmonica wail, but it works well as a call and fits with the lyrics. So let's just put it back into context again. Here we go. I'll do it tongue blocking this time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1. A big boss man. Can't you hear me when big boss man.
Okay. I noticed when I played it then as well, I caught little bits of other notes, and I rather like that. There's a little bit of the 5-hole draw in there. Okay, tongue puckering. If I want to catch that little bit of the 5-hole draw, I can do it. So that slight bit of imprecision, if you like, about my playing there, I actually think improved things. I kind of liked it. Okay, so there's that first little lick, a nice little call, simple thing that you can learn and fit in between the guitar line at the start of Big Bass Man. Now look, I'm up against time again. You see, the time just flies when you're having fun. So I can see this is going to have to be an extended lesson. Back in a while.